Kamal the Builder. How are you? I've been posting a lot of videos on YouTube lately. Most of these videos are about protecting yourself. That's an important part of your construction project. So along those lines, let's talk about another subject that people are curious about, which is building without a permit. We've been hitting these subjects one by one. How do you protect yourself? Should you work with an unlicensed contractor? Today, along the same lines, building without a permit. Should you build without a permit? The quick answer is no, you should not build without a permit. Check your city rules. Within reason, there's certain things you can do without a permit, but in general, as you do a construction project, addition, remodel, build an ADU, you should not be building without a permit. And certainly if you're building an entire home from scratch, don't do it without a permit. Let's give you some reasons about why you should always have a permit, always have a valid city permit in order to do that. First of all, if the city catches you without a permit, for example, city inspectors may be driving through your neighborhood, they may be inspecting other projects, they may come across your project and say, what's going on here? I don't remember inspecting this job, let me stop by and check for a permit. By law, we need to have the permit card, we need to have the plans at the premises. The city inspector can ask for those things, and if you don't have one, if the city catches you, here's what happens. They may issue a stop work order, they may stop all the work on your project, they may impose a fine on you, they may also ask you to take the structure down and rebuild with permits. So you're trying to save a little bit of money and you end up paying a fine, end up tearing down your structure, end up rebuilding with permits. It delays everything, it costs you a whole lot of money. So it's not smart to just do things without permits. Get the right permits, keep yourself safe, keep your project safe, stay out of trouble, save yourself time and money. That's very important. Secondly, let's say you built without permits and let's say you got away with it. Now it's time for you to refinance the property, it's time for you to maybe sell the property. Now you have to declare that you built a certain structure or a certain addition without permits, and the square footage of that structure or the addition may not get counted towards the complete square footage. So what that does is your property may not appraise for the full amount if some of the work has been done without permits. The other thing that happens is, let's say you were selling the property and now you have had to disclose that some of the work was done without permits. That may turn off some of your potential buyers. Some buyers may not buy a property without completely permitted work. They may see that some portion of the work is unpermitted. They may say, well, there is risk here, there is risk there. I don't want to get into that situation. Let me not buy this property. Let me go look for a different property. So you run into that issue as well. Another issue with unpermitted work is, let's say the property catches fire, there's damage of some other kind, there could be water damage, for example, and you file a claim against your insurance company. And the insurance company will send an inspector, an adjuster. They will look into what caused the damage, what was the root cause, and if they find that shabby work was done or it was the unpermitted work that caused the fire, the company may not cover you. The insurance company may walk away and say, look, you're not covered because you did this work without permits. There were some issues that we identified. So all of a sudden, you have to fix all that yourself. Could be many hundreds and thousands of dollars of damage. So stay away from that situation. Get the work permitted to start with, work with a licensed general contractor, right set of inspections, and the work will be permitted and completed, and the insurance company will cover you fully. So the most important thing is keep your project legit from the very beginning, build with permits, as I said, hire a licensed contractor, as I said, have a record of all your inspections, and make sure that it's completely legit. Educate yourself on your city's permit processes. We have a different video we've shot about how to work with your city. Educate yourself through all that process. And of course, ask us, we'll be more than happy to help you. And as your project proceeds, you can ask your contractor to also provide you with written copies of all of these documents, written copies of your permits, written copies of signatures by building inspectors. So all that stuff keeps you out of trouble in case there are issues with your project later on. With that, this is Kamal the Builder. We've given you more reasons again to stay with the law, to build with permits, to work with a licensed general contractor. Keep yourself out of trouble. Keep yourself out of trouble with the city. Keep yourself out of trouble with your insurance company. We are here to protect you, educate you, provide you lots of information, and build with you. So with that, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure and ring the bell so that as we post more videos, you're notified of our videos. This is Kamal the Builder. Come build with me.